You know what's wild? Every few months, the British press tries to sell us the same recycled fairy tale. The brothers are healing. The reunion is coming. William misses Harry. But today, we're going to take a hard, honest look at the rift exactly as it is. Not as the tabloids fantasize it to be. A rift so deep, so generational, so historically repetitive, that it mirrors one of the most famous royal divides of all time, King George VI and Edward VIII. And trust me, when you lay the facts bare, when you look at the emotional fractures, the power dynamics, the jealousy, the institutional pressure, and yes, the media manipulation, one thing becomes painfully clear. Prince Harry did not cause this rift. The institution nurtured it, and Prince William has chosen it. Let's talk about it. According to The Sun, the relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry has reached a point where reconciliation is not just unlikely, it's nearly impossible. Distance, infrequent visits, no shared ground, no emotional bridge left to rebuild. But the kicker? Even The Sun. Yes, the same outlet that has tormented Meghan and Harry for years, admits that this rift is starting to cast a long shadow over William's future reign. But here's the twist they don't want to touch. This rift wasn't created by Meghan. It wasn't caused by Harry leaving. It didn't begin in 2020 or 2018 or even 2016. This rift is decades old and rooted in the same patterns that tore apart King George VI and his brother Edward VIII. Let's unravel it. History repeats itself in the House of Windsor. King George VI and Edward VIII were once close, until Edward chose love over duty and abdicated, forcing George onto the throne. The parallels to William and Harry are striking. William, like George, embraces his destiny. Harry, like Edward, follows his heart to a new life in America. The monarchy's heir and spare dynamic almost guarantees conflict, a pattern woven into royal tradition. The division between William and Harry was set from birth, one the heir, the other the spare. William's life was meticulously planned, every decision shaped by his destiny as king. Harry, meanwhile, had more freedom, but less direction, always the backup. This imbalance created distance between them. William is serious and cautious, shaped by responsibility. Harry is impulsive, emotional, and willing to challenge the status quo. For a time, their differences complemented each other, but adulthood pulled them apart. Harry's work with the Invictus Games gave him a global voice, no longer just the spare. His growing independence caused friction within the palace. The monarchy is built for one star, the monarch. When another star shines too brightly, especially the spare, the institution sees it as a threat. The seeds of this rift were planted by the very system meant to unite them. Their roles defined their futures and their relationship. The divide was inevitable. The system itself set them on this path. The cracks between William and Harry existed long before Meghan Markle arrived. Meghan didn't create the rift. She revealed it. Harry struggled with royal life, haunted by his mother's fate. Meghan opened a door Harry had long been searching for. The real conflict was always with the system, not each other. William and Harry's story is about two choices, duty or freedom. William has chosen the path of duty, subsuming his identity for the crown. For him, the institution comes before personal relationships, even with his brother. Harry chose personal peace, stepping away to prioritize his family's well-being. He sought a life where he could be a husband and father first. This was not a rejection of family, but of the institution's constraints. The British media has fueled the division, amplifying rivalry and pitting Kate against Meghan. The press praises William's stoicism and criticises Harry's openness, hardening positions on both sides. The media profits from conflict, making reconciliation harder. Public images have diverged. William, the dutiful son, Harry, the rebel. But look closer. Harry is healing and finding his voice, while William remains bound by tradition. One brother finds truth, the other serves the crown. The media's narrative deepens the divide. The real story is about the cost of duty and the price of freedom. The brothers' choices reflect the institution's demands. When William becomes king, his reign will be shadowed by the absence of his brother. Every public appearance will remind the world of the personal cost of the crown. The rift is a failure of family and a failure of the monarchy to adapt. The institution sacrificed brotherhood for stability and control. This sends a damaging message: the human cost of monarchy is high. For William, Harry represents a life of freedom he can never have. Harry's happiness highlights William's sacrifices: his mother, his privacy, his brother. The more Harry thrives, the more it underscores what William has lost. This dynamic breeds resentment and makes reconciliation unlikely. The monarchy's image depends on unity, but the feud undermines it. The drama distracts from royal duties and weakens the institution. William's reign will always carry the question: what if the brothers had found a way to work together? The schism is his inescapable burden. The cost of the crown is measured in lost relationships. The rift began not with a wedding or interview, but with a system that creates an heir and a spare. The monarchy demands loyalty, even at the cost of family bonds. Harry didn't break his family, he protected his own. He chose a life where his children could have normalcy and security. For this, he deserves respect, not criticism. William chose the crown. Harry chose his family. Neither choice was easy, but both were shaped by the institution's rigidity. The monarchy values power over happiness, making reconciliation unlikely. This is not a simple feud, it's a clash of values between tradition and authenticity. One brother is trapped by duty, the other found freedom. The world has watched as the establishment embraced one and cast out the other. So when the son acts shocked that Harry and William aren't magically reconciling, remember this. This rift didn't start with Meghan. It didn't start in California. It didn't start with Netflix or books or interviews. It started in Buckingham Palace. It grew in Kensington Palace. And it is being kept alive by the institution that benefits from it. Harry chose love. Harry chose growth. Harry chose freedom. And for that, he will always have our respect. This has been Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian, and as always, we stand with Harry, we stand with Meghan, and we stand with the truth.